What's up, Warrior Babes? Hey, everyone. Nikki here. Happy Saturday. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. We are here live for our Warrior Babe Revolution rally call. It is Saturday, July 20th. Sorry, guys. I'm walking outside. As soon as I stepped outside, I just got hit with this heat. So I'm super excited to be here with you guys. Anybody dealing with this heat wave, man? Pennsylvania is going through it. It was like 106 yesterday. Anyway, super excited to be here with you guys. So we can get this thing started. We'll start in a couple minutes. Make sure you guys head to the Facebook group and let the babes know that we're getting this call started. Put a comment inside the group and let them know it's going to be a really good topic that we're going to chat about today, and that if they aren't live or here with us, and tell them to get their booties here and put in some headphones and just listen to me, light you out with some motivation moving into this new week. I hear a bunch of you guys joining right now. I love it. Awesome. So really quick before we get started, I want to just run through some things with you guys. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the babes that are inside the group who are absolutely crushing it. You guys are taking action every single day, and I see the results. I see you guys sharing your story or sharing your progress pictures, and it's awesome. I love seeing that, and I love that you guys are absorbing this as a lifestyle and realizing this is like one step at a time. Because one step at a time is going to get you those, and small wins are going to get to the small wins that are going to lead up to the big wins. So it's awesome. You guys are absolutely killing it. I love seeing everybody's stories in there. So if you guys are new, first of all, welcome. Super excited that you're here. And we do these rally calls every single Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys want to make sure I see and hear a lot of you guys joining right now. So make sure you guys are here 5 minutes before we get this call started. You can just plug in your headphones and just tune in and listen to me light you up with some motivation. All right? This is a very valuable call for you guys. Every single week, something new, whether it's, macros, whether it's mindset. We do a lot of mindset with these guys. Or whether it's workouts. So definitely tune in, plug in. If you guys are new, you guys will see our community leader, Kate's name popping up inside the Facebook group. Kate has been a Warrior Babe for 2+ years now, 3+ years actually, and she wants the same success for you guys that she's had for herself being here as a part of Warrior Babe. So you guys will see her name pop up. She's here to help you out, answer your questions, be there for you guys. You guys will probably see her not this coming week, but the following week during our live Q&A. She's going to jump in and do it for me as I will be away. So, don't hesitate to reach out or tag Kate and I if you need any help moving forward. Before we dive into today's topic, make sure if you guys haven't already, I know I said this in the beginning, but go let the girls know inside the group that we're getting this call started, because this is going to be a really good topic. And I feel like I caught myself doing it a lot this week. So I see inside the group too, here and there. So I think this topic's going to really help you, babes, mindset-wise, and moving forward, being stronger. Because here at Warrior Babe, we like to say strong is the new sexy, right? That's what we're hashtagging. Strong is the new sexy. But that doesn't mean just with body, right? It doesn't mean just with muscle. That also means with mindset. That's why I'm really big on this. Because once you get your mindset in check with the goals that you have for yourself, that's how things will be moving along a hell of a lot faster for you, a hell of a lot more positive for you. So today's topic has to do around with mindset. Before we do dive in, though, to today's topic, make sure, I know you veterans probably hear me say this all the time, but make sure that if you guys have any questions, that you are checking the application for any questions that you have, because majority of the questions that you do have is already going to be answered inside the app. And, I say this a lot, but I want you guys to make sure you're absorbing all of this material and learning, because it is something different than you guys have done before. Therefore, if one of the babes explains maybe how they would handle the situation, it may not be super clear to you, but maybe I explain it differently inside the application, right? So make sure you figure out if your questions can be answered inside the app. If not, then you can go to our frequently asked questions resource page. Now, frequently asked questions resource page is, all of our questions that we've gotten from veteran warrior babes, beginners, and put it inside of there and are always adding to it to help you guys just get your questions answered super fast. Then if it can't be answered via the app, if it can't be answered on the frequently asked questions page, then go to the Facebook page, because then the babes are going to help you guys, just get your question. I mean, I can't say this enough. I freaking love the support that's inside the group. Everybody's always helping each other out, extending the helping hand, being supportive, being empowering, being inspiring. So definitely ask your questions to the Facebook group if they can't be answered the other two ways. Support should be the absolute last spot for any questions, because honestly, the support team's probably going to tell you if they can't get to me, they're going to tell you to ask the Facebook group, because that's, where all the common questions are. Kate's going to be in there allow her for a 24-hour response, but she's going to get in there and answer all your questions. All right, so let's dive in. Wow, we did that pretty fast. Let's dive into today's topic. If you guys haven't gone to the Facebook group, definitely let them know we're getting this started. I didn't think I'd be starting this early, but let's just dive into it. So today's talk is about positive self-talk. You're like, what the fuck, Nikki? Positive self-talk? What is this, psychology class? But I want you guys to understand that understanding this concept and moving forward is going to be so powerful for you, because most of us are in this constant mental chatter. We talk to ourselves all day long, unfortunately, right? You may not even notice it, but our mind is always talking to us. And this talk is sometimes negative. And why I'm talking about this today is because during this week, I caught myself saying, my boyfriend was grabbing me in my stomach, tickling me, and I'm like, don't touch that fat. And I'm like, whoa. I had to catch myself. And this is one of the first steps you want to do when you become mentally aware. I don't deserve to talk to myself like that, right? But I want you guys to understand, when I first started my journey, and I was 140 pounds, and I went down and lost 20 pounds, and I lost 10% body fat in the first 6 months, I still, at 123 pounds, 120 pounds, still had those negative thought processes, talking to myself this doesn't look good, that doesn't look good, I need to work and improve on this area, right? And I see this inside the Facebook group. I see you babes being I need to work on this area, or my stomach just won't go away, or, my butt needs to lift up a little bit, or the bat wave under the arm, right? I see this all the time. And I just want you guys to know that that's negative self-talk. And if you guys can't change that right now to you can't hate yourself into results, okay? So you can't be 120, you lose 50 pounds, or you lose 20 pounds, or you just lose 10 pounds, right? You can't hate yourself at the start and then expect you to love yourself when you're, at this goal weight. Because you can't hate yourself into those results. You have to love yourself every single part of your journey. It's not just when I hit this goal weight, I'm going to love myself. I'm going to feel so much more confident. This is going to be awesome. That shouldn't be your end goal. You should love yourself every single part of the way, right? So I want you guys to just listen to me. I'm going to give you a couple things that are going to help you with this positive self-talk. Because our actions, what we do on a daily basis, they are inspired by our thoughts. And if you guys, and even myself, and I get caught up in this, the first thing is being aware of it. But if we can change the way we think, we can begin to change the actions that we take. So the first one is you got to eliminate this internal negative chatter. And the first part, like I said, is just being aware of it. The first step is just being aware of it, because as soon as I was aware of it this week, when I was like, oh, don't touch me there, I'm fat, right? In that little lower area, we hold some fat in that area. But I caught that, and I was aware of it, and I was like, wow, that's not nice of me to say to myself. I've worked damn hard for the body that I have right now, and maybe not every single area is up to its par, but I'm still a work in progress. We are all a work in progress no matter what. But you have to be conscious of being nice to yourself no matter what part of your journey you're at. Like, so you guys should start today. And you guys should become aware of, like, you know, when you feel yourself talking negative about yourself or just negative chatter, you want to be aware of it, and you want to move into a positive thinking, right? So, and it's hard. It's hard to do that. It's not easy to make a switch if you have a long, like, history of negative self-talk, or if you have, you know, various people in your life that have been a factor on this negative self-talk. Like, you know, maybe a teacher called you stupid, or maybe you're told you were fat at a young age, or maybe you feel that way about yourself. If you have this negative chatter, it's not going to be easy at first. But what you can do is you can be aware of it. And another thing is like the common thing with the self-talk, and I see it all the time, and I don't have, I have empathy for it, but I'm not going to take it as an excuse, right? Because right now, the only person that's going to get in your way is you. You're the only person that can get in your own way with your journey. And I hear this a lot, the common negative self-talk. It includes, I can't, right? Or it's too difficult. When you say I can't or it's too difficult, you are creating resistance towards the goals that you want to accomplish for yourself. And this is like a mental block, which is going to prevent you from achieving what you want to achieve, that you know you can succeed at. So next time that you guys say I can't, or this is too difficult, or I just can't seem to hit my macros right now, I can't, and then follow whatever you're saying at that, ask yourself, and guys, write this down or take this mental note. The next time you say I can't, ask yourself, why can't I? Say, why can't I? Because then you're going to get the truth within your own mind, being like, why can't I? And you're going to notice it's some bullshit, low energy thoughts that's trying to pull you back down. And the way that you have to come out from that is by being more positive with yourself. I can do this. I am a work in progress. I am learning from mistakes and making each one better, right? Every day, you guys, this can be, you can make it better. You can turn it into a positive, right? And if you ever find yourself saying like these negative talks, like, or negative things to yourself, just like say cancel, done, you're gone, poof. I'm not going to say this anymore about myself, right? Because what I said at the beginning is you can't hate yourself into your results. And like I said, like I was 140, dropped down 20 pounds, 10% body fat, and I still was saying negative things about myself. Like I can improve this, or right? I can improve is good. But what we tend to say is like, well, this isn't good enough, or that's not good enough, or I'm not good enough, or my shoulders need better, my butt needs to be better, my stomach needs to be better. If you can't love yourself now, you're not going to love yourself once you hit your goal weight. So keep that in mind. Don't expect like all of this to happen fast. This is why, you know, we're in this program of a microwave society, and everybody wants quick results and quick things. And, you know, in 30 days, yeah, you're going to see some results, and maybe some areas aren't going to be what you want them to be, but consider it a win because you are striving to be better every single day, right? Consider these small wins that you're making on a daily basis to lead up to the big overarching goal that you want to hit. All right, so start today. Be aware of this negative self-talk, and then change it. Say, if you're saying I can't, then say, why can't I? If you catch yourself calling yourself, you know, in these areas that you want to improve, you know, I'm a work in progress. Right? I'm learning. I'm getting better every day. Love yourself now and start now. That way, like, you know, you can look at yourself in the mirror and be like, wow, like, you look awesome today. You know, your smile is so pretty, or, you know, just this positive self-talk to yourself. And it needs to start today, because if it doesn't start today and you hit a goal weight, you're not going to be happy at that goal weight because you still have this negative chatter that needs to be fixed. And guys, this is another thing. This leads into my second one that will help you guys. The first one was eliminating the negative chatter. The second one is positive affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements of a desired outcome or goal that you want to hit. This is one of your tasks in the blast-off sequence. That's why I say please don't ignore those blast-off emails. Please don't ignore those tasks, because I put a lot of thought and energy into helping you guys set yourself up for a successful journey moving forward, with just one task to complete each day. And a positive affirmations is one of those tasks to complete. And these positive affirmations, they're short. They're so easy to do. It's going to take you 10 minutes to do it. It's going to be a life-changing thing for you to implement every single day for yourself. So they're usually short, they're usually believable, and they're usually focused. And by repeating them over and over again, you build roads inside of your subconscious mind that are opening up the possibility of new state, of these new thoughts that you're thinking. So if you're thinking like, I'm fat, I'm not happy, how can you turn that into a positive situation for yourself? Because that negative chatter is just going to bring you back down. How can you say something that I'm so happy and grateful now that I am, I feel comfortable in my skin, or I know that I can't think of it off the top of my head. I know of a lot of examples with affirmations task. But it's like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have lost 10 pounds and I feel so comfortable and happy in my own skin. And I know that I saw one of the babes do this on the last Q&A. She shared her positive affirmation. I know I made a big deal about it. That is exactly the type of affirmation you guys should be writing down for yourself on a daily basis. And, if this stuff isn't an overnight process, I think you guys should know that by now. Just like you're doing self-improvement with your body, you have to do self-improvement with your mind. Or like I said, you're going to still be, not happy once you hit your goal weight. You're going to still find this negative chatter coming up and ruining, all the success that you truly had. I see this in everybody, and I deal with this even just one-on-one with my VIP babes. So I want you guys to know, like, how to kind of stomp on this negative self-chatter and be more positive. Okay, so and then with the affirmations, an important thing is that you just don't do them and ignore them. You have to repeat these affirmations on a daily basis, like saying them out loud, feeling how you feel when you achieve the goal that you want to achieve for yourself. When you can connect your subconscious mind with the conscious mind, and you can make what you're imagining in your mind become a reality, that is a game changer. Whatever is happening outside in your exterior world is basically what you're thinking inside of your imagination. Now, I know that's fucking deep, but it's true. And if you guys I know some of you guys bought The Power of Awareness. I recommended a couple weeks ago on one of these rally calls. But if you read that book, you're going to be like, damn, this makes so much sense. Because whatever you are perceiving in your mind, you are attracting that. Negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive, right? So you want to keep reading these positive affirmations for yourself, because when you do that, then like I said, it's going to build this road inside your subconscious mind. It's going to open up the possibility of these new state of thoughts for you, more positive thoughts. All right, so that was the second one, was positive affirmations. The third one is replacing negative influences with positive ones. I know I said this before in rally calls, but I said it probably a little bit differently, right? You want to make sure that the decisions that you're making are in alignment with what you want, not the decisions or opinions of other people, because, opinions are the cheapest commodities that are out there, okay? So you want to make sure that you're making your own decisions that are in line with what you want, but you also want to replace negative influences with positive ones. Okay, it's important that you identify external negative factors in your life which may be holding your thoughts hostage. For example, your mental state can become toxic by being around friends who are negative, right? Have you ever had that where you're sitting with your friends and you probably just had a really good day, and then all of a sudden you meet up with some friends and it's just like you just get brought down. This is so important to be consciously aware of, and you need to remove that stuff from your surroundings, from your bubble, right? You don't even know it, but if you aren't consciously aware of this, you will start to adapt their thoughts as your own. Okay, so you want to be aware of who these negative influences are. If they come from certain friends, then just limit your exposure to them as much as you can. You don't have to be like, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Just limit the exposure that you have from them. Like, you are a work in progress, like I've said, And if you are going to take this seriously and you want this, you have to make some changes. It's not just changes with, diet and exercise. You have to be willing to be different, and in order to be different, you have to change other things in your world. Right? I'm not telling you not to be friends with these people, but I'm telling you that you need to keep a more positive bubble around you as you embark on this journey for yourself. And trust me, you're going to realize how much more strength you have within inside of you that was being held back. I've firsthand experienced this. I am not friends with a lot of people when I first started my journey because they had different habits than I had and different habits than I ever even wanted to be indulged in with. I don't want to be in that area. I want something different, right? I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I want to take all this journey for myself. So I had to make changes that supported me in my decisions. Right? Surround yourself with people that are going to lift you up, right? That's why the Warrior Babe community is where it is. That's why we are all there for each other, because we're on the same journey. And maybe I've had it, in my other groups where they were just like, guys, I just need to reflect. Like one of the babes was down in Disney World and people that she was with just, didn't care and were making fun of her for the way she was eating. So she came and vented inside the Facebook group. That's what we're there for, to help you guys. So replace negative influences and be more positive with them. And if it is a more intimate, family member or a more intimate friend, you've been friends for 15 years, if they care and love you, have a sit-down talk with them, right? It's going to be painful at first, but it's going to make you feel so much better instead of holding, all this weight on your shoulders. If you just want to, I can't recommend this enough, just sit down with them, be like, hey, look, like, I'm trying to be better at this. I'm trying to, be better for the kids or be better for us or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and just open up, right? That's going to make you feel so much better, and your loved one is going to be like, okay, let's do this. Like, I want to do it with you, right? That's the positiveness that you need in your life. Okay, so again, surround yourself with thoughts and actions from people who are going to empower you, right? From being uninspired and demotivated, you will begin to feel uplifted and driven to greater self-growth. That's why the community, like I said, is where it is, because on a daily basis, you may be with coworkers and people that just don't get your journey. But then in the Facebook group, you're being inspired and motivated by the people that are, lifting you up and driving you to take action, because we're all on this journey together. Positive energy that you vibrate and that we all vibrate will start affecting the self-talk that you engage with as well too. So like when you're more a part of the community and we're all inspiring and empowering, you're going to be creating more positive self-talk. Like, I can do this. I feel awesome, right? So guys, what I've talked about is so important today. I know that you're mindset can be a little hard to embark on and to also create that as a journey for yourself. But I like the overarching compass of everything, mindset, body, because when your mind's in alignment, your body's going to take action with what your mind wants. Our thoughts, our actions are created by our thoughts. So if you have negative thoughts, your actions are going to be created by that. If you have positive thoughts, your actions are going to be created from that. If you believe you can or you can't, either way, you're right. Okay, so the first one was just eliminating the internal negative chatter and becoming more consciously aware of this, because you can't hate yourself into the results, right? If you're 180 pounds right now and you have this negative chatter, it needs to start now that you turn it around, because when you lose 20 pounds, that negative chatter is not going to go away unless you put the emphasis on making it change, right? When you get down to 140 pounds, and you haven't changed this negative self-talk, you're not going to be happy at 140 pounds. And you're like, I still have to do more. And you're still not going to be happy at 120 pounds unless you turn this negative self-chatter into more positive self-talk. Okay, and, people saying, like, I need this area or that area of my body. You guys are all a work in progress, and I've said that multiple times. So you want to say that. I'm a work in progress every day, and I feel amazing and confident in my own skin. Like, start today with positive self-talk. Put up little Post-it notes around your mirrors, right? Write down, the second thing that I talked about was positive affirmations. Put those positive affirmations on Post-it notes and put them up around your mirror and read them to yourself every single day. Write them down in your phone in the notes section. That's what I do. And whenever I have a moment during my day, because, hey, I'm still a work in progress too, you guys, I read those positive affirmations to myself, and I instantly feel so much better. And then the third one was just eliminating, the negative influencers and replacing them with more positive people. And that's easier said than done, but like I said, everything that you do on a daily basis, the more positive changes you make for yourself will end up being overarching, bigger life changes within yourself. Remember that. All right, guys? So, and as you guys are, if some of you are new or Better Warrior Babes, make sure that you are plugging into these calls every single week, right? You guys can start a journey, you can do macros, you can do workouts, but if you don't plug into the Q&As, if you don't plug into the rally calls, if you don't plug into the community, you may find yourself kind of slipping away, right? But if you become more obsessed, if you become, a wholehearted warrior babe, and you soak in everything that is a part of this journey, that's where the change is going to happen. All right? It's not just diet and exercise, and I say this all the time. That's a huge factor, but so it's just a tactic. It's kind of the tip of the iceberg. Everything underneath that I just talked about is the bottom of the iceberg. Okay? So let me know how you guys enjoyed this rally call. Let me know inside the Facebook group, and make sure you guys are plugging in on a daily basis. I love seeing all your successes, and keep it up. Like I said, we're all work in progress on a daily basis. Just, don't just let this go in one ear and out the other. Actually take action. Actually do something. If you are a negative self-talker and you have this negative chatter going on, do what I told you to, and you are going to notice a drastic change within your mood, your personality, your reactions, your actions, your thoughts, everything. All right, babes? All right, I'll catch you guys inside the Facebook group, and I'll see you guys on our Q&A for Wednesday. Bye, everyone.